One of the questions on worksheet 4 that was causing a little bit of problems, I think, just because the way it was written, was question 1C. So I do this just to teach you there are various different ways of presenting things. So this was a question where you're asked to rearrange an equation to make x the subject. So we have here y equals 3x over t minus b times 4x. Now I think the confusion is on here is like, oh, hang on, we're timesing it by 4x. Do we multiply the top and the bottom by 4x? So this is again one of those red herrings. It's really 3 over x times t over b times 4x over 1. So we only ever multiplying the top. If you think about this being a fraction times 2, say, so if this was y equals a third and we were timesing it by 2, we wouldn't multiply the top and the bottom by 2 because that would just give us the same fraction. So that would be 2 over 6, whereas of course the answer is 2/3. Okay? Alright, so let's just come back here. I think now you can, if you realise that this and this are the same, you can probably do this, but let's just go through the question anyway. So this now gives us 12x squared on the top, 3x times 4x over t minus b. We can multiply both sides by t minus b to give us this, equals 12x squared. Divide both sides by 12 to get the x by itself, gets the x squared by itself. And now the final step to undo the x squared is to take the square root of both sides. So x equals the square root of y times t minus b over 12. And of course, if we were doing this properly, we would say y equals plus or minus the square root, because, for instance, minus 2 squared equals 4, and so does 2 squared equal 4. So the square root of a number could either be the negative number or the positive number, hence we write plus or minus here. Okay, I hope that's a bit clearer.